As autumn approaches, the days gradually become shorter, temperatures begin to drop, and now that it's been more than a month since the CrossFit Games were held, the long-awaited Rogue Invitational is just around the corner. The annually held competition has been taking place since 2019, and this is the first time it will occur outside the US. Since the beginning, the Rogue Invitational sporting event has always occurred in Austin, Texas, and always at the end of October, except for the first time, which was held between days 5 and 6. This year, however, it is the exception to the rule, as not only will the competition be taking place from the 8th to the 10th of November, but most importantly, our favorite athletes will be competing in Aberdeen, Scotland. This year, the Rogue Invitational will be held in the biggest arena it has ever taken place at P&J Live, an indoor arena with a bigger capacity than Dell Diamond, the stadium that's been used in past editions. It is a huge accolade for every athlete to be chosen to participate in the Rogue Invitational. The structured system established by the event primarily focuses on the athlete's performance over the current year and the previous 3 years. This approach ensures that only the most competitive, skilled, and proficient athletes are invited to compete. The point calculation system operates on the principle that not every point holds the same value. Points earned in earlier years hold less value than those earned in the current year. That's why recent performances carry more weight and have a greater impact on the athlete's total score. Points are awarded based on athletes' performances in the CrossFit Open, CrossFit Quarterfinals, CrossFit Games, and previous editions of the Rogue Invitational. Additionally, points are updated immediately after each event concludes, allowing athletes to track how their scores fluctuate over time. Here are a few important aspects that every follower of the sport should be aware of. Firstly, the Rogue Invitational maintains its invitational nature, allowing organizers to invite any athlete of their choice, regardless of the qualifying system. Historically, at least 10 athletes have been selected each year through this method to ensure a competitive field. Additionally, the online qualifier known as the Q permits certain athletes to qualify directly for the event, bypassing the point system altogether. Athletes who retire are categorized as inactive and will no longer appear on the leaderboard. Furthermore, the qualifying system is currently in beta mode, meaning it may be adjusted based on feedback from athletes and spectators. Furthermore, a contact form is available for fans who wish to provide their input. Lastly, points are only awarded to athletes who rank in the top 40 for Games events and the top 20 for Rogue events, with the Games rankings being global rather than regional. Invitations to the Rogue Invitational were sent out by the end of the day on Friday, August 23, 2024. The prestige of competing at the Rogue Invitational is a well-known feat among athletes. That's why the rewards for those who emerge victorious are such a carefully organized aspect of the event. This year, the purse consists of several key contributions. Initial investment. Rogue has provided a significant investment of $1 million. Additionally, there's a contribution of $275,000 in Bitcoin, purchased at $35,000 each. Any growth in the value of Bitcoin will enhance the purse, with payouts reflecting the coin's valuation at the time the prize purse is locked. Ticket sales. For every attendee ticket sold, $5 will be added to the prize purse. Online qualifier fees. 10% of the registration fees for the 2024 online qualifier, known as the Q, will contribute to the purse. An additional 10% will come from the registration fees for the 2024 community event, the C. Merchandise sales. Every sale of a new Rogue Invitational t-shirt will add $5 to the final purse. Similarly, each new pair of Goruk ballistic trainers sold on Rogue's official website will contribute an additional $5. As of now, these contributions have brought the total prize purse to an impressive $1,730,053.64. As for who the winners of this edition will be, everyone has their personal opinion, but we can still point out some athletes who have huge expectations weighing on their shoulders. Here are some participants who wouldn't surprise any of us if they took the gold home in November. For the men's strongman division, it's none other than the great Mitchell Hooper, the reigning champion of the 2024 Strongest Man on Earth, who looks poised to dominate once again. Hooper is a well-rounded athlete, consistently excelling across multiple events such as deadlifts, circus dumbbells, and power stairs. His ability to adapt and perform in nearly every challenge has undoubtedly turned him into one of the top contenders in the sport. Hooper's versatility is perhaps his greatest asset. Whether it's lifting massive stones or executing flawless medleys, his technical skill and mental toughness allow him to excel under pressure. This year's Rogue Invitational lineup will likely feature many of these key events, perfectly playing to Hooper's strengths. However, we shouldn't tear our eyes away from another amazing candidate, Oleksiy Novikov, the 2020 World's Strongest Man. Despite dealing with injuries in recent years, Novikov remains a formidable competitor, consistently placing among the top finishers in major competitions, and could push Hooper for the top spot. In the women's strongwoman division, Angelica Jardine has firmly established herself as a dominant competitor. She showcased her extraordinary strength at the 2024 Arnold Strongwoman Classic, where she claimed the overall title. A standout moment of her performance came during the stone medley, where she outshone the competition by lifting a massive 259-pound stone for 6 consecutive reps. This remarkable feat highlighted her raw power and technical precision, securing her victory and solidifying her reputation as a rising star in the strongwoman world. For the men's legend division, Dan Bailey has established himself as a top contender after consistently demonstrating his prowess in various disciplines, including weightlifting, gymnastics, and endurance events. His extensive training and experience in high-pressure environments make him a rightful candidate for the gold. Also known for his resilience and strategic approach, Bailey excels in both individual and team formats, allowing him to adapt and thrive under diverse competition scenarios. And lastly, for the women's legend division, we've got the great Kristin Holte herself, an amazing athlete celebrated for her incredible strength, agility, and mental toughness. With multiple top finishes at the CrossFit Games, Holte has proven her capability to compete against the best in the world. Her versatility in events ranging from heavy lifting to endurance challenges showcases her well-rounded skill set. Will this new edition of the Rogue Invitational be at the same level as all the previously held editions? Will it live up to the hype that fans all around the world have been and will continue to build until the time of the event comes? That's something that only time will tell. But something's clear: fans are all for it.